I'm Patrick with J&P Cycles, and we're here to talk to you about the J&P Cycles tubeless tire repair kit. God forbid you should pick up a nail on the side of the road, but it does happen, and this is a great kit to do a roadside repair with air, actually, and get you back on the road. Looking inside the kit, we're gonna have everything we need to do the repair, and like I said, even with air, get you back on the road. So the first thing you're gonna want to do is get the nail out of there, but you don't want to take the nail out until you get to a place where you can perform the repair, because this nail is probably holding the air in your tire. So wait till you get to a place you can, get set up, find some shade, something like that, and then you're gonna need to get the nail out of the tire. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it with a pocket knife, because you may not have more than that with you to get it out. Oh yeah, we got ourselves a leaker. Got a couple of tools in here. This here is just like a little reamer. This is gonna get the hole opened up, make it the right size for the plug, and kind of rough up the edges so it sticks in there. Here's the plugs. We're going to get some stuff out here that we're gonna need. And then we got this little rubber solution here. You wanna put the rubber solution on the reamer tool, and then we're gonna put the reamer tool in there. This may take a little bit of force. You wanna get it in there, ream the hole, and then we'll start with the plug. So this got a little poker on the end there. There we go. So put this over here. Okay, so spin it around a couple times. Back in. There we go. That's about what you're looking for. You are going to lose some air. Matter of fact, we're going to keep this in there until we're ready to put the plug in there so we don't lose too much air. This is going to air your tire up some, but it's not going to be perfectly aired up. You'll have enough air to get you where you're going. We'll pull one plug off of the strip here. So now we're going to load this tool with the plug. You're going to slide this through here just like you were threading a needle. It's pretty sticky, so it's going to have to work it through there. This tool has a split on the end of it, a real slight split. What's going to happen is you're going to push this down in there into that hole and then pull out, and you're going to want this to pull around that through that slit there. So just to kind of help things out, we're going to take our rubber solution here and kind of lube this up really quickly. We're going to pull that tool out and put this one in. So there we go. Okay, so we got it going down in there. You can see it takes a little bit of effort. You're going to want to leave about a ½ inch sticking out. We'll trim it off later. So, okay, now we're out and it's plugged. They give you this little nifty tool right here, this little razor blade, and it is sharp. You're going to want to trim that off as close to the tire as you can. So okay, this tire is plugged, but we've lost a certain amount of air. That's where the CO2 cartridges come in. There's going to be this little lead right here, the nozzle that goes down on the valve stem. It has an adapter in it. 99% of the bikes aren't going to use this adapter. Go ahead and spin this adapter out, and then we'll spin this onto the tire. After you spin it onto the tire, you'll then put the CO2 canister on it. When you spin this down on the CO2 canister, it's going to puncture this, and immediately you start to fill it. Let it all go in there. Don't try to take it off while the CO2 canister's filling on the tire, because stuff's really cold. It will give you like a burn. It comes with a little sleeve, a little yellow sleeve. If you have to use more than one, put the sleeve on the next canister, otherwise it'll freeze onto your finger and it doesn't feel very good. So we'll put this onto here to get it started. Okay, and then we will screw in the CO2 canister. And you can kind of hear it. It'll all rush in there really fast, and then you won't hear it anymore. I recommend taking it off on the valve stem side, and that's even really cold. You should always carry a tire gauge with you on your bike. So we're gonna go ahead and check it and see where we're at for PSI of the tire. So this gauge isn't registering yet, and it doesn't register until 20 PSI. So it means we have less than 20 PSI on the tire. Even though it doesn't feel terribly soft, obviously needs more air. We have 2 more canisters. We'll go ahead and add some more air. So we'll put this back on our valve stem. Go ahead and thread this on there quick. Good. Yeah, you can hear it go in. And again, this is very cold. That's canister number 2. Let's check it again. So this still isn't moving past 20 on our gauge. We're going to put the third and final one in there. Chances are, depending on how much air you lost out of your tire, these kits, it's going to get you probably 12 to 15 PSI out of these little things, enough to get you where you're going to get a permanent fix. You're not going to want to use this to ride, you know, another 300 miles. Once you fix your tire, get to a place where you can get a new tire, or at the very, very least, get the right amount of air in here. The plug's good. This is just a temporary fix just to get you a permanent fix. Let's go ahead and put the last one in here. can still hear it. Okay. All right, last one. Let's see if this bumped is close enough here. Yeah, and now you can see we're up over 20 PSI. We're at about, let's see, 22 or so PSI on there, which is more than enough to get you. So to get you down the road. Who knows what we had in there after we poked the holes in it. We might have had down to only 5 or 8 PSI. The 3 tubes got us up over 20, which is, like I said, is more than enough to get you where you're going. As always, if you have any questions about this kit, you can call us on our 800 number, talk to our techs. Even if you're broke down along the side of the road, give them a call. They'll walk you through the plug system. The plug system. You can chat with us online. As always, thank you for watching. Go ride your motorcycle.